Hey everybody, it's Michael here with goodereader.com. Today I'm going to teach you how to load Android apps into your BlackBerry Playbook. Now this is an updated video. This really takes into account the most common questions and concerns that we get from many people that write emails to us and comment on our YouTube channel. So the essence of this tutorial is 2 steps. What you need to do on your BlackBerry Playbook to get it ready to install Android apps, and then what you need to do on your PC. So you need a playbook and you need the most recent version of OS 2. So I have OS 2.1. Undoubtedly RIM will release future firmware patches, but as long as you have OS 2 you're good. There's no rooting required or anything like that, so there's really nothing too tremendously techy involved in this. So here's your settings menu. What you need to do is hit on security and then development mode. By default, development mode is off. We need to turn it on. It's going to prompt you for a password. Now, this password is pretty important to remember. It's really every time you plug your playbook into your PC, it'll prompt me for a password, and then when you use the special software to load in Android apps, it will ask you for this password. So make sure that you don't forget this. I commonly just use 1 to 9. It's pretty hard to forget it. And press OK. Okay, so now that we've established the password, what you see in the top corner here is a little guy with a shirt. If you press that, it says development mode on. It says expires in 10 days and it gives you your IP address. The IP address and your password are the really 2 big things that you need to take away from this part of setting up your playbook. You don't have to exactly write the IP address down because it'll always be there once you tap on the icon with the guy with the shirt there. And as long as development mode's on, that's all you really need to do for your playbook. Now, before this playbook aspect of the tutorial is over, I want to point out that we do have an app store at goodereader.com/apps. We have over 900 playbook apps. This really takes a lot of the work out of installing and converting Android apps into bar files. Now, a bar file is basically a converted APK file. An APK file is basically an Android file. Not all Android files will be converted to bar files successfully. If you don't really want to be concerned with the whole converting aspect of things, this is why we developed our store, and we also have a BlackBerry client here. You can install things like Flipboard, Square Card Reader. You can leave comments, you can download them right to your playbook's memory. And then the next part of this tutorial is to show you a piece of software that is very essential to being able to copy files right to your device. So here's the playbook and we'll be right back. Hey everybody, we're back, and right now I'm going to show you what you need to do on your PC in order to load Android apps on your BlackBerry Playbook. Now, the only thing that we've done off camera was plug our playbook into our PC using the USB to micro USB cable. The software that you need is called DDPB Installer, and this is on our App Store. You can see it right here. Now, to find it very easily, all you need to do is go to goodereader.com/apps, and here we have top playbook apps, and we have an essential download here. You click on here and you'll be brought to this screen, and this is the software that you need. Now, this is a PC bit of software, so you click download. It'll ask you to open and save, so we're going to save the file. Double click. Run the file, and just go through the installation steps. It's a very simple, it's basically about 1 megabyte of data. So once you install it, this is what you'll see here. Now, it'll ask you for the IP address. Now remember, this is the IP address that I told you to find on your playbook by clicking the picture of the little guy with the gear in him. This is the IP address that you need. So I'm going to type in mine here. Now the password is your development password. So if you recall, I use simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then press connect. Now some people find themselves in a situation where they'll have their IP address, it'll be correct, and then their password will be correct, but they still have trouble connecting. This is more than likely because you do not have Java 32 on your computer. To find Java 32, all you need to do is basically type in Java 32 in Google, and it'll ask you to download it, you know, from Java's official site, or you can just simply type in Java and download it from their site. Now, incorrect IP and password, that's what you'll normally see if Java is not installed in your password or if you typed it in incorrectly. So Java is very, very essential to being able to do it. So now that we have the right IP and the right password, it says it's connected, the BlackBerry Playbook OS, the PIN, as well as the firmware number on my Playbook. So now that we have DDPB installer connected, we can now download and install Android apps to our Playbook. Now, let's say, for example, that we just want to install, say, Amazon Kindle for Playbook. It's a very popular e-reading app. Now, this is the procedure that I would recommend to the majority of users. First of all, you want to, click on this and then download it to your PC. This is much easier than downloading it directly to your Playbook, say using your Playbook's web browser to download apps directly from our website, or using our own client app that we've designed for the Playbook. So you see here, Amazon Kindle for Playbook. How many times it's been downloaded? 43,000 times. Not too shabby. So we're just going to click on download. Now you can see here it says Amazon Kindle, the version number, and then a bar file. Remember, bar files are files that are compatible with your BlackBerry Playbook. APK files, which is the standard type of Android file that you'll see all over the internet, will not work. In order to install apps to your Playbook, they must be in bar file, and there's tutorials all over the internet on how to convert APK to bar files, but suffice to say, downloading apps from our store is the path to least resistance. All of our apps are tested and verified working. So we're just going to save this file. Now you can see it's been saved, and it's been saved to the desktop. Now here's DDPB again. Now I want to copy this Amazon Kindle file to our Playbook. So I'm going to click Add, and I'm going to click on this. I'm going to highlight it because DDPB allows you to install not just one app at once, but you can install 50 apps at once if you want. I'm just going to, for the sake of this tutorial, just install it. So I'm going to click Install. Depending on the size of the file that you're installing, it may be quick, or sometimes it may take a little while. Anytime you install apps from our store, that you should see an OK message at the end of it. A lot of the times we hear from people that are doing their own conversions, and it'll say -1 or it'll say fail or whatnot. The main problem is that most Android apps will not actually work on the Playbook. It's basically an exercise in patience, a lot of trial and error in finding out what Android programs, apps, games, etc. are actually compatible with the Playbook. So as an example, like I said, we have close to about 1,000 Playbook apps. We must have tried over 3,000 Android apps just to find that 1,000 that actually works. So you see an OK here. Now this is actually copied to our Playbook. When we disconnect our Playbook from our PC, you now have Amazon Kindle loaded on it. So again, the essence of this tutorial is that you need to have your Playbook in development mode. you need a developer password, and you need your developer IP address. Once you download this piece of software from our site, again, it's under Top Playbook Apps, under goodyreader.com/apps. You install this to your PC. You type in your developer IP, your developer password. You hit connect. You can download bar files from our website. Click install, and as simple as that, you now have a ton of apps on your playbook. Again, we have major apps like Flipboard and all sorts of cool apps. A lot of them are indexed here, but you can find our full categories here. So we have plenty of games to be able to be installed, anything from Words with Friends, Pinball Deluxe, The Avengers, Fruit Slice, Zynga Poker. You can see all the apps here. We add apps every single day. So hopefully you can make our app store as your #1 source for playbook apps. Again, they're all free. There's no pirate apps or anything like that. All of the apps that we offer are tested and verified by us working. We also have things like Skype, although the video doesn't work, just text works right now. So hopefully this tutorial has really shed some light on exactly what to do to copy playbook Android files to your BlackBerry Playbook. So if you have any questions, please comment on this video and we'd be glad to assist you. And for goodyreader.com, my name is Michael, and everybody take care.